Hello backpackers! Today, I'd like to share a review about the hiking shoes that I've used so far, which is the Salomon X Ultra 3 GTX. Well, these shoes have accompanied me during my travel and during my adventure during these past 2 years, and I actually like these shoes so much that I actually bought a new one that's exactly the same. Hey. Well, anyway, I'm gonna do this review based on my experience, so I'm gonna describe some points that I think are quite relevant for these shoes. Well, firstly, these shoes are waterproof because it has the Gore-Tex technology on its surface over there, hence the name GTX. And these shoes weigh 740 grams for both of them, or around 370 grams for each one. So it's actually quite light. And the first thing that I want to say is about the fit. And I think the fit of these shoes is actually really good, and it's really handy and really comfortable, let's say, because I've used these shoes for 2 years and I never had any blisters on my feet. And for example, like the first time I bought these shoes, I immediately used it for a 10-hour hike to Mount Olympus, and at the end of the day I didn't have any blisters whatsoever. So that's a really good thing about these shoes. And secondly, it's about the grip of these shoes. I think Salomon did a really good job here with the profile of the shoes with the contact grip technology, because I hardly ever slip using these shoes, even though I walk on the slippery stones, in the snow, or any wet surface. So that's a really big plus from these shoes. And thirdly, about the quick lace technology that they have over here, I think this is really handy and really convenient because I can easily tighten and loosen up the shoes, like for example, to tighten it up or just to loosen it up. And like this is really handy. For example, like if I want to walk in the mountains, then of course I'm gonna tighten the shoes so that I can walk nicely in the uneven surface. But for example, if I just want to walk in the city or in a very even surface, even terrain, then I can just like loosen it up and just walk while it's loose, which is really nice as well. And lastly, about the durability of the shoes. Well, I've used these shoes for 2 years, and 2 years might not seem to be a long time, but then I use this really a lot for my truck during my travel, and used it hiking everywhere, up to the mountains, up through the valley, in the forest, everywhere. And I think the abuse is quite a lot to these shoes. It has endured a lot of kilometers, and it's really about time to replace it. Like for example, the sole itself is sort of worn out, because if you compare it to the new one, you can clearly see the difference in the profile, the depth of the profile. Like here is like already gone, while initially it has a lot of profiles also at the back on the heel. And another thing, well, the shoes are supposed to be waterproof, right? But then if it has a hole over there, I don't think it's so waterproof anymore, because water can easily seep in over there. And I also have another friend that has the exact same shoes, and he said that he also had the same problem at the end of the shoes lifetime, that he had the same holes on the same location for both of them. Well, of course there are like some other minor damages to the shoes, like inside, but this is really minor thing. And well, actually that's all the points that I want to address for these shoes. Hopefully this can be helpful for you in deciding whether to get the Salomon X Ultra 3 GTX, because for me it's really good, it's really working for me, and it's highly recommended. And if you want, they also have the mid version, so with a little bit higher, but that one doesn't have the quick lace, so that one only is with the shoelace, normal shoelace version. But anyway, keep following our videos because we're gonna share more things about our travel. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.